Week 2. I know what vowels, those weird vowels are. I know how they sound, and I can say them, kind of. Enough so other Americans understand, but not Danish people. So, this is how you get onto the harbor buses that cruise around, that on the right. Just one of the many forms of public transportation here in Copenhagen. They are loud and weird, and you go in the, like, under there, because it's usually raining and stuff, so it's, like, inside the thing. It's like a tiny little ferry that goes around the big canals in Copenhagen. And so it pulls up there, and then the little thing comes down. You can see I don't know if you can see it, but people walk across the nose of the boat to get onto it. And there's somebody bringing their bike on there. And I don't know, there's a stop right by the library there down on the bottom. It's the Royal thing, Royal Bibliothèque down at the bottom. So there's me, I'm on it, because I had to go from the library to somewhere else. And it really wasn't that much faster to take the harbor boat, or the harbor bus, I just kind of wanted to. That's the library. It is awesome. I've talked about it before, so I won't talk about it anymore. But I got this weird food thing there that was like rye bread, but it was like, I guess it's pretty popular to have dry fruit and rye bread together with sunflower seeds. Those are cows. That's right, after you get out of the forest, coming home from the train. Some cows over there, sunflowers. It's just pretty every day, so I take pictures basically every day. This is my visiting host family's house. They are Hens. That's Hens. It's like spelled Hans, and I called him Hans, but then his wife called him Hens, so then I was like, oh crap, another vowel I don't understand. Look at their kitchen though. They have what do you call it? Conduction heating stovetop. Yeah, you should look it up because it's really cool. And if that's the wrong word, then I'm gonna feel really dumb, but I think that's right. Their whole kitchen it's tiny, but it's beautiful. Everything is exactly how it should be. Every little tool is like perfect. I can't even, I don't know, I could talk about their kitchen forever. That's their living room. That's where we had dinner. We made pasta. There it is. So I got to crank the pasta thing, and I felt cool because I knew how to do it. Thanks, Allison. And yes, okay, this is the view from where I have school. I walk up like 4.5 flights of stairs, and that sucks, but then it's nice up there. This is an electric car charging area where you can park and plug your car in. This is to show that even in like the crappy little like sandwich shops, they have candles. They really like candles here. A lot. Okay, so for my urban design class, I got to go to the Gell Architects firm, and it was just like, they gave us espresso. First of all, the entire class came in, and they were like, oh, we're gonna meet in the kitchen, and this is like 26, 27, maybe 35 people. I don't even know, but they were like, have some espresso while we have a lecture. So we walked around their architecture firm and got to look at all their spaces and their idea boards and all this cool stuff. And now I don't know, I'm just so excited for this architecture urban design class. I don't know. I really, anyone who's ever heard me say anything about good design, bad design will know that this is always going on in my brain. So it's really cool yes, we took over their office, as you can see. I felt kind of bad, but it was the end of the workday, so I don't think they really cared. Point is, they work in like, Times Square, and they like make cities for people. I don't know. It's just like, I have some very interesting assignments coming up that I will probably talk about eventually. I don't know. I could have stayed there for a week just looking at everything in their office and talking to people, but I didn't want to be too annoying, so. But I was like the last person in there, and that's their little clicky things to count pedestrians, to count human beings moving through spaces as they create data for things. Oh, there's an election, very big election coming up on the 15th, and this is how they were giving out flyers for various politicians on people's bicycles. This is on the train. I wanted to show you this blonde head right here. Adorable. I have some audio of him talking. His grandma was holding him, and they were like talking and identifying things out of the window. This is back on the farm, by the way, where I live. But yeah, I was trying to learn Danish through the grandmother teaching the son or grandson various words. So that kind of worked. Not really. Yes, so horses, that was pretty cute, and then bikes, people moving around all the time. It's so I can't even talk about anything for more than 8.5 seconds because that's how long the slides are. These are some kayakers. This is to show you that the word for apple juice and orange juice, that's like so confusing. Look at the right one. The one on the right, that's orange juice. This is a latte. This girl made me a heart on it. And that was great, so I took a picture of it. Look at that. That is the front of the subway. You can see where you're going. And I intended to have a reflection of me taking the picture. So there. The farm where I live, the folk school and the farm are connected. This is an annual party thing that they have to show people what's available through their company. It's actually a way more popular food producer than I thought. I didn't really understand what it was, but they deliver food to people's houses, produce and other things to people's houses every week. And they supply a lot of people with a lot of stuff. So I got to walk around, and it was like there were little activities for the kids, and there was lots of food. They were making bread by they like twist dough around sticks and put it in the fire, like roasting marshmallows. But it's called like twist bread or something. I don't remember what the Danish word is. And they had kids riding horses, and it was just a nice thing. Making apple juice there. So that was good because that was a weekend. Look, that is for a single person. You pay that amount, 235 kroner, for that much food every week, and that's how you get your groceries. And they have all these different options for like your preferences of what you eat or how many people you live with, etc. And that's a really good idea. And I would like that to happen in Minneapolis. That would be really cool. People inside making desserts. I bought one of those fruit tarts right there with apples and pears, and it was really good. There it is. On their like groovy bamboo plates or whatever they were. Oh yes, and that was when I went with a girl named Sophia. She is a Danish girl, and this was setting up for the party that they had, where it was at my school, party at my school, a reunion for everyone. These are my textbooks. Yeah, I don't know. Every class is great. I'm going to write some stuff about them so that you know. So, I'm making some friends. I'm seeing a lot of stuff. I'm getting really wet because it rains a lot, and I need to buy rain boots like yesterday because today was just miserable. But yeah, I still don't really know what's going on. I'm just kind of in survival mode, and I'm taking it in, and yeah. I guess I'll put another one of these up in next week so that you can be updated. So, sorry if I left a lot of things out because I know I did. But, I didn't even say. Did I say? Okay, Hens's wife's name is Layla, but I think it's Lila how they say it. So it's Hens and Lila instead of Hans and Layla, which is what I thought it was. But they're really nice, and we're going to have dinner again soon. So, anyway. Yes, and I'm going on Thursday on a trip around Western Denmark, so I'll be gone for like 3 days. We're going to a prison and another school and a couple of other things. So you should look up. I'm going to post a video about Danish prisons because it's pretty unusual. So I'll post that also. And yes. Okay, I think that's everything.